Hello everyone, and welcome to the Influencer Barbie channel. We have Miss Barbie Roberts, and I am Barbie's assistant. My name is Beverly, and I am an adult Barbie enthusiast. Welcome to our Barbieverse. We create content for people who love all things Barbie as much as we do. Now today we thought we would mix things up a little bit. This doll here, she is a Paleontologist Barbie from 1997. So she is what we could consider to be a vintage doll. And I want to give a special shout out to my Aunt Kathy, who gave me this doll. And we are really excited to take a look at her and to add her to our Barbie collection. She is from 1997, and when I was checking on the date for when this particular Barbie was released, I saw that Mattel also did a Paleontologist Barbie, I believe in 2012, and another in 2017. So if you would like us to take a look at those two Barbies as well as the 1997 version, let us know in the comments below, and we'll see if we can track those dolls down and take a look at them here on the Influencer Barbie channel. So let's go ahead and get her out of the box. I thought we would do that on camera. We'll see how well that works out. And we can see that it looks like she originally retailed for $19.99 at Toys R Us. And looking at the box, I think she's in pretty good condition. So we'll take a look at her. And just a reminder, always have adult supervision when you are using sharp objects. We can tell this glue is rather old. So we'll slide her out of her box. And it looks like something may have slipped down here. We'll take a look at that. I think the box may be caught on something. And let's take a look at the back of this box here. It says, looking for dinosaurs with Paleontologist Barbie. Here's to make your own dinosaur bones. What you need, ask an adult to help. 2 dried out household sponges, sand, salt water, bowl. What to do, use safety scissors to carefully cut the sponges into bone shapes. Place them in a bowl, cover with sand. Add 1½ cups warm water mixed with 1½ cup salt until the sand is totally soaked, but no water is sitting on top of the sand. Place the bowl in the sun until the sand dries out. What happens? Dig up the bones. They will be dried out and feel like real dinosaur bones. And we've got a little drawing of a fossil that Barbie can dig up. And we have a dinosaur quiz here. Test yourself. If you get 5 or more right, you should consider a career in paleontology too. And it does have the answers to the questions here at the bottom. Okay, so let's see if we can get her out now. There we go. I think she was stuck to the bottom of the box. And here's what was tucked in this little bit over here. It's a hairbrush and some cute hiking boots. So those are going to go nicely with Barbie. And let's take a look at the doll here. She has blonde hair and some different accessories here. Here's some little bones and a cardboard hammer for her to use. This is a nice looking bag for her. And then 2 toy dinosaurs. And it looks like this map comes out. Yes. So Barbie can use this map while she's looking for dinosaurs. And she has a pink canteen to carry while she's out prospecting for bones. Let's get her out of here. And wow, these ties that are holding her in place, these seem to be actual metal rather than the plastic prongs that we see in our more modern Barbie dolls packaging. Might need to save this and see if we can do some crafts with these little metal posts. And I believe this is a bookmark that you can use. Let's put our accessories on the table here. And this is the table from the Rainbow High Dream and Design Fashion Studio that we've reviewed in a previous video. And it has come in handy for putting items on as we unbox them. And this one here seems to be actual plastic. Okay, so we have Barbie out of the box. That's a pretty nice looking background. Maybe we could use that in a Barbie photo shoot with the mountains and the dinosaur fossil. And it looks like here we have a dinosaur egg in a nest. So that's pretty neat. And here's an outline of maybe where Barbie was digging up another skeletal fossil. Here we have the cardboard bones and rock hammer. We'll put those there. And what do we have in this little bag? Looks like just some tissue paper and cardboard to give it some structure. Oh, no, wait. So we have a little dinosaur card here. And, oh, we have a whole collection of dinosaur cards. So I'm glad that I checked the inside of this bag. I thought it was just the tissue paper here. We've got a cute little bag for Barbie to carry when she's out looking for dinosaur bones. And we'll take a look at the doll. And even with all of the twist ties holding her in place, she was actually fairly easy to get out of the box. And very nicely, she did not have a prong stuck through the back of her head holding her into the box. Just a plastic tie that was holding her hair in place. Her hair is a little flattened back after she's been in the box for so many years. And her hat is held in place by a little piece of thread there, so if we wanted to remove that, we could. She's very fashionably dressed for the field. She has a cute little pink scarf, and I love the dinosaur print on her shirt. And then she has these shorts to wear while she's hiking. They don't have any pockets, it looks like. And the shorts Velcro in back. And she has little snaps holding her shirt closed. So that's a nice touch. So many of the more recent Barbie fashion packs have Velcro. And she does have some fluff stuck to her in her hair after being in the box for all this time. She has green eyes, and her face is very nicely painted here. I don't see any pixelation. She's wearing some pink earrings and a little pink ring. It looks like both the earrings and the ring could probably be removed. Yes, that does come out. And she's wearing nice socks. Don't know where all this stuff is coming from inside the box. And she has articulation at the head, the shoulder, the hip, and she has a click knee. She does not have any articulation at the ankle or at the elbow or wrist. And she does twist at the waist. So a little bit of extra articulation there. And I seem to be getting her a little dirty with something from inside the box. let's set her on this doll stand. There was not a doll stand in the box. This is actually a doll stand that I got at Hobby Lobby. So we'll just set her there for now. And we'll get her boots out of this bag. I do have quite a bit of dried tape and some flecks of paint or something in the box. Here's our brush. It has a cute shell pattern on it. That will come in handy for taming this box here a bit. And these are really nice boots. They're nicely detailed. You can see a mold of shoelaces, and they have... Okay, we're back. My camera stopped recording there for a minute. But that did give me a chance to clean Barbie up a little bit. I was able to figure out that all of the specks on her were coming from her belt here. So it looks like we're going to have to replace her belt. It's a fake leather and parts of it were coming off. But we were looking at her boots, and I was pointing out the texture at the bottom of these boots. They do not have a distinct right and left boot, but that'll make it a little bit easier to fit them on her feet. And interestingly, they do not have a slit in the back like the more modern Barbie shoes do, to make it a little easier to get them on her feet. So let's see how easy it is to get her boots on. Especially without ankle articulation. I think that's actually on there. That was fairly easy. Thought it might be a little bit difficult to get her boots on without the slits in back, but that worked out really well. And I'm getting some more stuff from the belt on here. But we'll put her back on the stand and put her field bag on her. There we go. Now she's ready to go out digging. And one thing I was thinking, that since her rock hammer is just cardboard, that these are actually some capsules from the Lord of the Rings MGA Make It Mini series. I reviewed these back at Christmas time when I received these in my Christmas stocking, and we have not yet put together the weapons in here, but I was thinking these sets actually came with some little tools, and so we can use that in Barbie's tote bag. And we'll use this one as well. So she has some tools to take with her. when she goes out prospecting for dinosaurs. So we can put those into her bag for her. Alrighty, so here we are unboxing our first vintage Barbie doll here on the Influencer Barbie channel. And let me know what you thought of this particular set. It's interesting to see one of these older Barbies. I didn't mention that she actually has the original Barbie proportions in her bust, waist, and hips. So that was before the classic Barbie body was redesigned. So she should still be able to fit in a lot of the Barbie clothes that we have, especially the vintage clothing that I have. And let me know in the comments below if you would like to see some of my Barbie doll clothing collection. We've got some bolt leather on her face. There we go. I'm going to have to clean her up and remove that belt so that we don't have that problem anymore. So let me know what you thought of this particular vintage Barbie and her accessories. And would you like us to see if we can track down the 2012 and 2017 Paleontologist Barbies and see what they look like in comparison to the 1997 Paleontologist Barbie? And this Barbie was part of the Barbie's Career collection. The 2012 and 2017, they had renamed the Careers collection to the Barbie You Can Be Anything collections. So let me know if you'd like to see some of the other Barbies in different Barbie careers. We've looked at Gymnast Barbie and Astronaut Barbie, as well as the Nurse Barbie and Baby Doctor or Pediatrician Barbie before. So let me know if you'd like to see some of those other Barbie careers here in our videos on the Influencer Barbie channel. Well, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really does help our channel to grow. And as we hit some subscriber milestones, we plan to have some fun giveaways. And if you would like a chance of getting a shout out in a future video, just comment below with the hashtag InfluencerBarbie. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in our next video. Bye-bye.